Hello and welcome to iView for You. Today I'm going to be reviewing a game called Amateur Surgeon from Adult Swim, and this game is compatible with iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad and requires an iOS of 3.0 or later. Now when I got this game, it was free at the time in the App Store, and I think it was during Christmas time, and they were having like a different free app every day or something like that. But right now, I believe it currently costs 99 cents in the App Store. But if you're thinking about purchasing it, I would probably wait a little bit, because it seems like this is one game in the App Store that the price kind of goes up and down every once in a while. Like some days it'll be 99 cents, and then maybe a few weeks later it'll be free, and then the next few weeks it's 99 cents again. So I might look out for that, or maybe try to look online to see if the price will be going down soon. So this is the main menu screen that you get when you open it. Now if anyone's played Amateur Surgeon 1, this is pretty much the same thing. It just has a few extra features, and some things changed a little bit. I'm not quite sure if this is the same as Amateur Surgeon 2 on the computer. I think it's pretty close. I don't know if it's the same because I'm not too familiar with that version. But I'm sure if you know it, you'll find out in a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play game. Now there's the main game, which is the main storyline. And then there's also this thing, the Circus Freak Out bonus chapters. I don't remember if you have to beat the main game to get here, but I think you might have to, but I beat all the levels in main game, and it gives you a grade for each person you do, and so there's quite a number of people. It has a little storyline with it, which gives it a little character, makes it pretty cool. So after you're done with that, you get to do this circus thing, which I didn't do as well. As you saw another one, I got A's on everyone. This one I have an F, 2 F's, a D, and a B. And so I'm still working on this one. I haven't finished it yet, but the main story, I'll do someone from there. I'll do the clown. So it gives you a little description about them or whatever happened. Tells you your best time, your best score. So I'm going to go ahead and begin the operation. And so here's the little storyline, has the words and stuff. You could hit next if you want to keep reading, or you could just hit skip and it'll go right to the surgery and start. So all the devices in this game, there's a pizza cutter, which you use to cut the lines. There's this little vacuum thing, which you can use to vacuum up the blood if it's in your way. You don't have to vacuum up that blood, but there's some things you do have to vacuum up as part of the mission. There's these little tongs, I guess, to pull things out of their cuts if they have anything. And then this is the sewing needle, which you use to sew up big gashes like this. And then you have to use this lighter over here. You use it to close up the cut. And then you use this super pain away to make the pain go away. And then so that's another cut. So I just cut that open. And then so when there's something in there like that, a bird, you have to use this battery and pretty much shock it to death. You could also use it to bring the people back to life if you happen to kill them on accident. Sometimes this will give you like a last hope. So like feathers and stuff, you have to vacuum those up. And another thing, if you could see their heartbeat up here, I don't know if you could see it, 41. Some people starts kind of low. So what you can do is you could use this shot. So if you see right now, it's at 31. If you use this shot and you move this thing all the way up to the top, it'll give you a little bit more time. And you're also timed, so you have to you're timed. It says I have 2 minutes and 3 seconds right now, so I have to kind of hurry through it, which is going to be kind of hard when I'm explaining all these, but that's okay. So these little caches like that, you just use the fire or the lighter, and you close them all up, and you have to sew up these big ones. And also when you play, when you first start playing, like the first few levels, it'll give you a little tutorial on what to do and tell you how to use everything, so you don't have to worry about remembering everything. Or if you've never played an Amateur Surgeon game before, you don't have to worry about, I don't really know what to do, because it tells you what to do for everything. There's also this chainsaw, which you use on like when you have to cut bones off and stuff, and it'll tell you when. It's kind of like, it's the same lines, but it's more broken up. And when you don't see anything to do, like now, you're like, what do I do? There's this little metal detector. I have it completely upgraded, because you could upgrade all the items, which you do after each time you beat a mission. You gotta upgrade one item. So since I finished the main missions, all of them are fully upgraded. So usually when you use this, you'll have to kind of hit this and scan around for where it could be, because if you see up here how it's flashing red, I don't know if you could see, and then as you get closer it starts getting yellow, and then when you're pretty much on it, it turns green. Well, since it's fully upgraded, I just tap on it and it's flashing on the black spot right there, so it doesn't really matter if I'm far or close or whatever. But so it's right there. So you get the pizza cutter out and you cut open that spot. And then so there's this thing hanging out. So that means I need to use these tweezers, or I mean the tongs, and pull it out as much as I can. And so I have to get this bunny and put it on the tray. Oh, I ran out of time. So I'm going to quit and go ahead and pick a different person now. I'll pick Abraham Lincoln. Oh, so on this kind of mission, I probably can't really show on this camera, because you have to move the iPad around, like tilt it to move the light. So let me see if I could kind of lift this up. And you have to look for what you're supposed to do. So like there, I have to cut that. So you're supposed to hold the light there and cut it, but since I'm using one hand to hold this up, I can't really cut it. But that's how those missions work. So I'm gonna have to pick a different one, because that's not gonna work. I'll try to find one where you use the chainsaw, if I can remember. Who needs it? I think the pig needs it. So you see how this is broken up like that? So you get the chainsaw out, and you cut it, and then so that's a broken piece. So you get the tongs, I keep forgetting what they're called, and you pick this up and you drop it onto the tray, and then it becomes a new piece, and you pick it up and line it back up, and you drop it right there, and then you have to burn it on and use the super paint away, and that's how you do that part, or how you use the chainsaw. And I believe that's all the not weapons, but all the items. So I'll just try to do a little quick run through with this right now. So you get the chainsaw and you cut all these open. Cut this open. Now if you remember, I mentioned earlier, each time you do a mission, I won't pick this up. There we go. I just remember this part's kind of slow and weird because you have to type stuff in and it takes forever. but each time you finish a mission, you get to upgrade your items. So you could upgrade each one 3 times. So usually some of these things might be a little bit tougher or take a little bit longer to do. But just since all my items are upgraded all the way, it goes by a little bit faster. I don't remember if I'm supposed to like turn this on. There we go. So now the letters come by and I just have to spell what it's saying. M-U-D-D-Y. Alright, and then just sew that thing up, and that's it for the pig. So some of them are kind of quick. Like that one wasn't too bad, except just spelling the words took some time. But some of them are really easy and quick like that, and some of them kind of take a while. Like you have to go pretty deep inside them and do a lot of stuff. But that's pretty much all the items being used. And I'll just go through the store real quick and tell you what everything does. You have to use these diamonds. I think the only way to get more is if you actually use some money to buy some. And then, I don't know if that's really worth it, but, let me see, get more. Yeah, you just have to buy some with your money. Which I probably wouldn't do, but... So anyway, there's this one. Automatically completes any surgery. Break open this crystal ball to summon the spirit of genius surgeon, Dr. Bleed. So, you can buy 1 or a 5-pack. Pretty much... as soon as you use it, you finish the surgery, and I'm guessing you get an A because you finish so fast. This one, for 1 surgery, upgrades all tools, heals the patient, and auto-selects the right tool. Just 1 sip restores Alan's memory and returns him to the peak of his power. So that would be like if you're healing a cut or something, all your tools will be completely upgraded as much as they can for that 1 surgery. And when you sew it up, you just sew it up, and as soon as it's sewed up, your item will automatically turn into the lighter. And so you just sew it, and then you rub it, and then you rub it again because it'll change to the healing stuff. Instead of like sewing it and then picking your item and then rubbing it and then picking your item and rubbing it again, you just go right away. So that's pretty cool. This allows you to fully upgrade 1 tool per use to make it faster and more powerful. This kit contains all the gadgets and gizmos you'll need to improve your tools permanently. So this one, if you buy it, your tool will be fully upgraded automatically, and I think it lasts forever, it seems like. It says permanently, so. This one, boost patient health and time to astronomical levels. Lazy patients keep dying on you. Zap them with this to make death almost impossible. So if you're having a hard time with someone and you keep killing them, or you don't seem to have enough time or anything, this item is pretty cool. It gives you more time, and it also gives them more health if you keep screwing up. That'll save you some time. And this last one, 2 times Spirit of Bleed, 4 times Memory Gain Potion, 2 times Tool Upgrader, and 4 times Atomic Battery. So this is pretty much a super pack. It gives you a few of each item, and for all of them you could get either 1 or get a 5-pack for some more diamonds. And that's basically it in the store. I have none right now. It tells you what you have down here where it says your junk. It has the items. It says 0 next to all of them because I don't have any. I think I got 1 once because it wanted me to for like an achievement or something like that. But I think I just got the tool chest and upgraded some item. But besides that, that's pretty much the whole game. I think it's pretty fun for 99 cents, or for free is how much I got it. But you could also play this game on the computer for free. As I said earlier, I don't know if it's the same one as Amateur Surgeon 2 on the computer, but if it seems like something you're interested in but you're not sure about purchasing it, you could always check out the one on the computer. I think you can find it on adultswim.com and probably a few other websites. And so that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a request for any apps you might want to see in the future.